The Tracy Police Department just released new video tonight. They say it shows what happened before an officer shot a 17-year-old twice last Friday. Keep in mind, police say the 17-year-old was threatening a family member with a knife, and he could soon face charges. Good evening, I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. The teen is expected to survive his injuries, while the officer remains on leave as the investigation is underway and questions remain.
We do have a warning tonight. The video can be disturbing and traumatizing, but we feel it helps provide more context to exactly what happened on Friday.
ABC 10's Luke Clary is live in the studio right now. And Luke, you just got back from Tracy. Tell us what you've learned.
Well, I'll tell you this, Laura. This case involves a family from Afghanistan, and so it has raised a number of questions among the local Islamic community. The Tracy police chief said that he wanted to answer some of those questions tonight, and so the department released portions of an initial 911 call, some video from a neighbor's Ring camera, and some of the body-worn camera video that you're about to see here.
Right there.
An officer's snap decision caught on camera when faced with a 17-year-old with a knife who doesn't comply with commands to drop it. 2 shots fired by Tracy police officer Carlos Ramirez.
Initial officer arrived on scene, was faced with the challenge and didn't have a time to react to consider a taser.
Tracy Police Chief Sekou Millington faced with questions. Though the teen is expected to survive his injuries, why didn't the officer respond with less lethal force?
When the subject was advancing with the knife, Officer Ramirez felt at that time 2 shots were appropriate. Immediately after the subject turned, there were no more shots fired. So he used what he felt was necessary at that moment.
Ring camera video, also released by Tracy PD, showing a confrontation within the family, who are believed to be recent arrivals from Afghanistan. Was there a language barrier?
There is a language barrier. There's no doubt about that. I think the universal language of uniform, police car, weapon drawn, no matter where you're from, is understood. Don't approach with a deadly weapon.
Earlier, the Council on American Islamic Relations called for an independent investigation. The department says it showed this video in a meeting with the Tracy Islamic Association before its public release.
There are cultural differences. I think we know that. I think we have to explore those differences and figure out how do we bridge those gaps.
It is my understanding that him and his family do attend that mosque as well.
Amir Abushi is a member of the local Muslim community who has met a member of the family in these videos. And though they were hard to watch, he says they helped answer some of his questions.
I don't believe personally that this was motivated by religion or race. I just believe this was an incident that was, with context, just something that could have been avoided if we took a little bit more time to talk.
And it's worth stressing that this is a redacted video. We asked the police chief when we'll be able to see all of it from the moment that the officer arrives on scene until EMT arrive. He says that could be a matter of days. Meanwhile, the 17-year-old who was shot remains at the hospital where he is recovering. And Tracy police say he likely could face charges of assault with a deadly weapon. Laura?
Yeah, and Luke, the officer involved, remains on leave tonight as that investigation continues. Luke, thank you.